Nigerian, so
Okay.
they got
I like
scared.
that.
You said what?
I like that.
Yeah, the Montiel in the shower. Your motherfucker will be in the shower.
Motherland.
Straight
I
from the
like it. Yes,
motherlands. Yes, yes,
yes,
yes.
yes, yes.
Straight.
So
That's everybody.
I have a lot of questions.
I'm from America, honey.
I don't care. I don't
But I
care.
descend from the. Okay, what you got a lot of questions? What are your questions then? Feel free to
Yeah,
ask away, and if I can answer
I
them,
mean,
I will answer them.
because you're a female, so
Yes, sir, I am.
I need a female side.
Okay. My
You know, I
strongest
mean,
peaches here.
I take the male side too, but I want to hit the
Okay.
female because
You gotta hear all
you
different
All
point of
know
right.
views.
here in America they're taught religion
Yes.
and
Yes.
and in the motherland. I don't like to call it Africa because that's not the name that we gave.
So feel
That's
free to ask your question, honey. I'm all ears and I'm listening. What
what
do
do
you have
you
to say?
what do you feel about us as a people um, globally
Globally?
having having all the different names. You know, like I'm Jamaican, I'm Haitian, I'm American, I'm
Well,
whatever
I
else.
feel like everybody is not only entitled, but it is detrimental to our existence as a culture of people, ethnic culture of people, to be able to identify with and practice our own community, like our own, like, traditional values and family,
And,
whether it's religion or anything like that, based on we've been brought up from, even if it
okay,
does have another title to it,
okay,
because that's
but
our identity.
right, but even in saying that, doesn't that divide us as a people?
Not, not necessarily, because at the end of the day, each and every last one of us has similar to exact characteristics, such
So
as the way that we flavor our foods and
so
how it makes us feel.
why can't we just be Ethiopians and of different tribes?
Because that's a title, and a title is very important to somebody's identity. So based on where were brought up from, like what side of the equator or what side of the the world or whatnot, and even the influence that's brought up on you by other people, the invaders, or other tribal members that are not necessarily in your group of people. So your identity is very, very important to who you are and your traditions that you practice.
But if
So
you're
it's
but if you're American, as we want to say African American, then you have no identity except
yeah, you do.
identity. You have a European identity,
No,
but you have
that's not
no.
necessarily
You have
true.
oh, it's very true because your
See,
thoughts, your ways, your actions, everything you do, everything you believe is
I don't think that's
all
necessarily true.
learned from them
I
and of them.
I don't. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think that's part of the opposition. And the opposition is pretty much a lie. Yes, we've been out here, and yes, we've been told like this and that happens, but the way that we feel, the way that we approach things, and the way that we do things, the way that we handle things is completely opposite of the dominant culture in our country. Yes, the tools and the type of the tool, it's mainly the tools and the type of certain type of ways of living, such as living in a house, grocery shopping. Those type of things are constructed by how they set them, but the way that we feel, we approach, even the way how our bodies function, is individualized to who we are, what we came from. It's just that lack of education and the misconstrued education, which makes it seem like it's like a bunch of bullshit that belongs to them, and it's not.
Okay, so you just said the education, the
The lack of
misread.
education, meaning
No,
the education
no,
that's so.
no, because when you say the lack of education, Which education are you talking about?
Also, when I say education, I meant to say lack of knowledge. Okay, so let me correct myself, because it could be institutional education, or it could be education of you being able to, research a deeper understanding of the things that are naturally aligned with you, like how we feel, how we approach things. Because at the end of the day, a person's genes. Epigenetics tells us that it affects the way that we behave and function. And epigenetics is based on your original, place it's based on your original origin. So our bodies function based off that, not based off of a European civilized society. That's why black people at the end of the day, when things go down a certain type of way, we act a certain thing. We act differently. We act completely differently. Even though we're over here, we still act differently.
First of all, we are different. Let's get that correct.
Yeah.
Let's
we're very different.
We
yes.
are different. And that's the bad part, because we send our children to their schools to educate our children that we are the same, that we're all the same when we're not. It doesn't take an effect children like lies that. At the same time when we're trying to see. Do you remember what Malcolm said? It is only a fool who allow another people to teach their children.
Teach their children.
So for you to say education, I ask what type of education, who from are they getting educated? And if you say from the European who run it, then that means they have a European education and they look up to the Europeans as their savior.
So therefore it's a European mindset.
Oh, she left the party. Left the party. Oh well. I love to listen.
Be a little bit too heavy, man.
Yeah, I love to listen to what they say, but I'm gonna take them to another level, because everything they're saying is based on European. It's based on what the European has taught them and what they believe. They have not looked outside of the teachings that has been given.
Oh my God! I keep lagging out.
I am so glad you're back. But as I was saying, we were speaking a quote that Malcolm said back in the day. Only a fool will allow another nation to teach its children, another people.
Yes.
Now,
only a fool.
Now, okay, if that statement is true, and I do truly know it to be true, I didn't say believe, I know it to be true. Because I don't believe in belief. I think belief is ignorance and foolishness. Because one can believe something, and just because they believe it don't make it real or make it true. One must know that knowledge of knowledge is the key. So when we talk about that, our children are learning from the same people who oppress us every day. So since our children are learning from them and spend 6 hours of the day with them, learning from them, maybe an hour or two with us out of the day. Then our children look to them for the answers, look to them for the way, look to them as the great ones, as the gods, as the creators.
That's not necessarily true.
Oh yes, it is.
It's not. I have to beg to differ, because at the end of the day, I know that my children. And children that I know that white people who are like demonic, and I mean white people, government officials, anybody who is an oppressor, because not all white people are like that, but they know that their ways of living and what they're doing and stuff is not, it's not the way to be.
I think that's one of our mistakes too. You made a statement. You made a statement that not all white people are like that.
Not all. When I say it in that sense.
And you
I mean
spoke,
that.
And you have a certain spirit, a certain culture about our city, a certain nature. They have a certain characteristic, a certain nature, a certain way about them. So in reality, they are all alike. because
yes, in reality, they're all like yes.
Right.
You have ones that are
I,
consciously or subconscious, or that are consciously aware and are non-consciously aware, and
right,
they're
and they're not doing nothing to make a change. So and there's really nothing they can do. Well, I can't say there's really nothing they can do. It's a lot they can do.
If you're a person that's non-consciously aware, if you're a person that's not consciously aware of the certain livelihood that they're living, then of course they're not going to make a change because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know.
Right.
That's the same thing like as a black person being like, completely like, oblivious to their way of living when they're trying their hardest to maintain a certain economical stature in America to the point where they're talking, walking, and obeying like the dominant culture. So it's like they're not aware that they're really toxifying very epigenetic value for future generations to come based on their bloodline. So we can't really, it's like the mind is like so very complex. It's like crazy.
Well, the mind is very complex. But,
yeah. So.
But that's where it come in because see, we don't do the teaching. Like, and since we're not doing the teaching, we're not. We're honestly not.
We don't do the teaching, but the material that they're being taught is learned from us. It's just critiqued it's just presented in a oppositional way, like as far as like the names and stuff and how it's done and where it came from. It's just lied to and said that it's from them. You have to remember, we were here first. Everything they came from us.
Okay. I don't deny that. But if my But if my children are being taught about them, my children are going to grow up looking at them, worshiping them in ways that they don't even know. They may say that they don't, but their actions show that they do. So to say something and to have different actions, that's why I watch people and I listen to people. Because if you listen to people, they'll eventually tell you about who they are and what they believe.
Yes, they will. Yes, that's true.
Anybody could say, I'm for you. But when it comes time to it, are they really? See, you either for me or you're against me. And that's what we have failed to forget. Either you for us or you're against us. That's even within our own nation. Because right now, we are a divided nation. Because we're divided into many different nations. We don't know who we are. We can't accept being one nation with many different tribes. We can't accept that.
Well, we kind of are if you look at it. We are one nation with many different tribes. Many different tribes will be the division that you speak of.
What nation are we?
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking in general. We are one nation of people. Our characteristics are our characteristics.
If we're one nation of people, then how come we're not fighting for our nation?
Everybody does fight for the nation, their own personal identity, their own livelihood on this earth, but they do it in different ways, in different terms, based on their environment. Like in Africa, they're fighting for a certain type of equal, I guess a democracy or a leadership that's going to treat their own people good, and it's not going to be subjective to European coming over there and just giving the leaders certain type of riches and things like that.
Listen to what you said. In Africa, they are. In Africa, they are.
And in America, we're doing the same thing as far as making sure that we are able to wealth or a certain type of independence and where we live and stuff like that without having to have the government all in our business and stuff like that and keep our kids out of prison.
So now I guess the question would be for me, even though we're doing all that you say, isn't it all in vain? And the reason I say it's all in vain because we're not talking about having our own and controlling our own and having our own ways, our own leadership, our own laws, our own everything.
Well, that's all.
Everything that you talk about having is in another man's country, another man's something that he's running. Even though we built it for him. We didn't build it for us.
Is it really?
So it's not ours. It's not ours. If I build you a house, That's for you. That's your house. It's not my house. I built it.
But
for
is it
you.
really? Is it
So
really? Is it really their land and their
house.
country though? That's where the education part comes from.
No. I mean, we're everywhere, no matter where you go. But what we fail to realize, even though we are everywhere, we're not one people. We're divided people everywhere we go, because we divide ourselves against one another. And even though we are everywhere, we originated from one place. We just became many tribes, and just spread it out.
Well, if you look at geographical locations and stuff like that, and how the earth and everything was back then, that one place being like Africa or Ethiopia and stuff like that. Because I remember Africa, the size of Africa, you can fit every country inside Africa over 350 times. Every country in our world, it can fit inside Africa over 350 times. That's how big Africa is. So if you look at it...
Wait. Let me correct your thinking. First of all, it's not Africa.
Okay.
Africa is a name that was given to that country.
Okay.
When they took siege over, it was Afrikaan.
I guess it's just that I don't give the individuals the credibility of even.
But you have to, because every time you call it Africa, you're giving power to them, because they're the ones that named that.
I'm that guy. Afrikaners.
See, so you're giving power to them right there alone.
I forgot his first name, but
your power comes from your words that you use.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
You know, so we give power to them in a lot of things that we don't think about. We do it unconsciously. Why does it have to be called Africa? Africa seems to divide us. Why can't it be called after the mother name that it originally was? Or why can't we, as a dark-skinned race of people, choose a name and we all accept that name? Because until we do, honestly, we're not a nation. If I call myself
does the people from Africa call it Africa too? The original ones that descend from there, do they call it Africa, or do they call it a different kind of name?
Not the original one.
That's what they come to know it as.
Not the original one.
Okay. And another question is, how do you come to terms to decipher what, based on, even if it's lies and things like that, how do you come to decipher the text that you're reading, which is the lie, to actually be like a lie if you know that it's been like manipulated by an oppressor?
How do you believe that it's a lie?
Yeah, how do you decipher what you're reading is a lie, or truth or lie, if it's presented from an oppressor?
Okay, right, that's presented from an oppressor. You know automatically if it's presented from an oppressor, it's a lie.
Well, based on what you're saying, everything is.
Everything that the oppressor tells you is a downright face lie. That's what he does. That's what he's good at being cunning, deceitful. So you got to know that no matter, it's like when our people go out and vote. What are you voting for? You're not voting for your own kingdom. You're not voting for no black leader to rule your own kingdom, a kingdom that's been put together by you, built by you all. You're voting for another man's kingdom to keep him in authority over you. In authority over you. Go ahead.
Now check this out, right? Say that Malcolm, we all get reparations, right? And we go back and we try to create a black Wall Street, right? Better, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times better, right? Do you think that same incident will happen again?
Yes, it will always happen.
But I think
it will always happen.
It doesn't matter what we would fucking create, it still would be conquered and fucking destroyed and taken.
No, see the way you guys think, that's why. That's an oppressive way of thinking. That's why. That's exactly why.
You know why I will be conquered. Let me tell you why I will be. Let me tell you why I will still go the same way and why we will be conquered.
Because you're still worried about these white people.
No,
that's why.
No, I'm not worried about them at all. I'm more worried about my people. It's not the white people. I don't care the white people.
Have you heard it, out of sight, out of mind?
out of sight, out of mind. But they're not out of sight. They live right next door to you today.
They are out of sight.
There's no more black communities unless you go to places like Chicago. And even in Chicago, it's not black communities no more. They all been integrated. So there's no more togetherness and fellowshipping and talking and dealing with one another. Now we look to our neighbors, and who is our neighbors? It's not us. Now we want to raise our children to love and be like our neighbors, but our neighbors are not us. Now our kids come up. Now our kids come up not even close to the family no more. Not even close. And if you're not close to the family, you sure can't be of the tribe. Because you don't have no love for them. Tribes love one another. Family love one another. So where's the love that was taught in the African community? As you want to say, African. There is none. And the other nation does not, they do not have that characteristic. They do not know how to love. Because love is not in them. It was not given to them. We don't understand that. We want to make them be like us, and at the same time, we want to be like them. But they're always trying to be like us. So instead of us accepting who we are and being who we are, and we have to be, listen, freedom ain't going to be given to us. We got to take freedom. Because I'm sorry to say, but ain't nobody going to give up their power. If you own a big corporation, you ain't going to just give it up to the man that want to come in and take over. He's going to have to fight to get that corporation from under you. It should be the same way about our nation. It should be the same way about us as a people. We just seem to forget that we haven't stopped being at war.
Yeah.
Since the 1600s. We still at war. We want to go out and party and look all fancy, and at the same time we partying and looking fancy and wanting the fancy apparel and all the big houses. All we doing is making them richer and richer and giving them power over us. Because they still own it.
That's
they
true.
still own it. They still own it. Kanye West trying to teach you that. That no matter what you
Kanye
got.
West is.
Yeah. That no matter what you got, if they want it, they'll take it. It's not yours.
If they want it, they'll take it. That's the mentality. But
it's not yours.
You can still. That's why you gotta get that mentality if they don't exist.
That's the difference between us and them. They take what they want by force. We haven't
and you can take what you want too. You can take what you want too by force.
We can't take nothing because we're not united.
Okay,
and if you stand alone, you're gonna fall alone.
It starts with one person.
You're right.
It only takes one person. It takes one person to do it.
It takes one person to put that
Yeah.
out there so that the others can get out there. Well, I'm that one person. I'm putting it out there. We can do what we want, but we have to stand together. And we can't stand together until we learn how to really love one another. See, you can't tell me that you for me if you don't love me. Because if you tell me you for me and you don't love me, I'm looking at you like, you think I'm a fool? Because I know you.
They don't love each other either, but they still take by force.
They do love each other. They
don't.
Love you want to bet? You let something happen. Wait, let me tell you. Let me tell you.
They don't love each other.
Wait, let me
They don't know what
love
is.
Right, they don't know what love is, but let me tell you how together they are. They have a unity. They have a bond. That no matter what goes on, if it affects them as a whole,
that's like Asian people.
If it affects them,
that's not white people.
Asian ain't nothing but European Romans.
Yeah, that's white. That's not the white Europeans per se in America.
They put all the names to confuse you, but they just the Romans.
Yeah, they are.
Europe ain't nothing but the Romans who are still in control. Because they have kept us divided as a people, because when we wasn't divided, they couldn't do nothing to us. That's why I tell people all the time, go back and watch the movie Shaka Zulu.
Shaka Zulu.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Very good. You can learn so much from it.
I said, man, I haven't seen that, man. Shit, probably.
You learn so much from it. I use that to teach the children that unity. That unity, that bond gave them power. And by not wanting that which comes from their oppressor. They didn't want nothing that came from their oppressor. And the minute that he desired the things of his oppressor is the minute that he failed.
That's how they conquered the Native Americans.
That's how they conquer us, period.
Yeah.
So we got to stop wanting that, because we got to remember that we built everything.
They stole that from us. They put a different image on it.
So why is that we can't go back and rebuild something?
Why we can't build now for ourselves? We stood as one people and conquered them. Why we can't stand as one people today and conquer our oppressors? First, we got to do it mentally. So the war I'm talking about is a mental war.
Well, I'm gonna
because as long as you think like them,
I want you to put this in your mind, right? Think about apartheid, right?
Yeah.
Right? In Africa.
Yeah.
Do we have apartheid anymore? Because you know why? The people, they was able to bond together, you know what I'm saying, as a people.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers took that apartheid back, you know what I'm saying, where there is no apartheid no more. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking the colonies and all of those shit, you know how they were trying to do. You know, there is that no more. You know what I'm saying?
We need another winning Malcolm Mandela. We need another winning Malcolm Mandela. Mandela's wife. I'm getting turned down. Man, I got kicked out myself. Right, where's the love for us, for one another? Where's the love for one another? Why do we fight and kill one another over things that don't even belong to us? If I kill you over a car or a pair of gym shoes or over a house or even over the dollar, I'm killing you over another man's thing, because that dollar ain't mine. My face ain't on that dollar. Your face ain't on that dollar. So why am I killing you over that dollar?
And I want it, so therefore I'm gonna take it from you.
But that is the nature of the beast. But that's the nature of the beast, and we are not the beast. We just live like the beast because that's what we've been taught. And ain't nobody teaching us opposite. And first of all, number one, the only way for us to be taught opposite is for our children to see opposite. And we ain't willing to live opposite for our children to see it. See, we'll tell our children, yeah, well, you know, you should love them. But we're all at the same time out there fussing with one another, cussing each other out. Fighting one another over bullshit.
God damn it. The Bloods and the Crips and the KKK.
The Bloods and the Crips was made for a whole nother reason.
Yeah, but
they were made to protect community.
That got tarnished as fast as it got through.
Right. You know, they were made to protect. I know because I was living during that time.
Community activists, you know what I mean?
You need to ask them what it really stands for. What all the letters stand for. And if they can't tell you, then just turn your head and walk away.
What do they all stand for?
Look it up. You got the best thing right in front of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Google
community.
But sometimes Google be having lies and shit from the oppressor too. So I'd rather get the information from a source of my own than a source made from an oppressor.
Okay, so read it anyway, and I'm gonna tell you if it's true, and then I'm gonna tell you what source to go to, the black source.
The Bloods and the Crips and the KKKs. That was a good song, though. I'm trying to catch this.
What is the meaning of the Bloods? What is the meaning of the letters BLOOD?
I don't know. I can't look it up right now, so I don't know. I really don't know.
Alexa, what is the meaning of the Bloods?
As a noun, blood can have a few meanings.
Oh wait, she's gonna give me the Bloods.
A smudge or smear.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, give me the meaning of the gang out of Chicago that is called the Bloods. What does
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, it tells a mythological history of the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta from 431 to 422 BC.
Alexa, stop.
No.
That bitch don't know.
No. Alexa, why you don't know shit?
If you'd like to tell me how I can improve, try saying, I have feedback.
Alexa, I have feedback.
Sure, tell me what's on your mind.
You need to improve your vocabulary.
Thanks for the feedback.
You'd be like, tell her you need to talk like a nigga.
Alexa, I have feedback.
Say you need to talk like a nigga.
Sure. Tell me what's on your mind.
You need to talk like a nigga.
And then it'd be crazy.
What's she gonna say?
She ain't said shit. Alexa,
she ain't saying nothing? Say talk like a nigga. Wait, say Alexa, talk like a nigga.
Okay, wait. Alexa, I have feedback. Oh,
did she start working? Oh, look at that. Say it again. Wake her back up.
Alexa, shut down.
Woo! See that shit right there?
Alexa,
that's why I go to school for AI. That's why I'm going to school to program artificial intelligence.
And happy birthday to singer-songwriter Tina Turner, born on this day in 1939. Nicknamed the Queen of Rock and Roll.
All right, thank you, Alexa.
Good morning, and happy birthday to singer-songwriter Tina Turner.
Alexa, stop.
Happy birthday, Tina.
Alexa, I have some info for you.
Sure, tell me what's on your mind.
You need to learn how to talk like niggas. N-E-G-U-S. Alexa, why do you always go quiet when I say you need to talk like niggas? That bitch shut off, said boom.
She shut off again?
Yeah. She said boom. Alexa.
What? Wake her back up.
Alexa, wake up.
Wake up.
That's crazy.
Alexa, shut down.
That
Alexa,
bitch, she's
up.
fucking really, that's what they do. Ooh, there's a pizza down there? Pizza. Look at me slice.
Alexa, what time
Pizza.
Shut all the way down. Alexa, wake up.
You know I want that pizza.
Singer-songwriter Tina Turner, born on this day in 1939. Nicknamed the Queen of Rock and Roll. She's won 12 Grammys and sold over 100 million records. What's love got to do with it? Well, everything.
Ask her a question. Somebody talk to Alexa. Alexa, what is the date?
Today is Saturday, November 26th.
Alexa, do you know how to talk like niggas? That bitch shut down again. Alexa, wake up.
Good morning, and happy birthday to Peanuts creator Charles Schultz. He made so many people happy with his work. I love his quote, "Be yourself. No one can say you're doing it wrong." I know Snoopy would agree.
Alexa, you ain't shit.
Thank you.
Alexa, who's your mom?
Who's your daddy?
Yeah. Alexa, wake up.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with that right now.
Alexa, who's your dad?
I was made by a team of inventors at Amazon.
Alexa, who's your mom?
I was made by a team of inventors at Amazon.
What's the name of Alexa? Alexa, what's the name of the inventor at Amazon?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, in Marvel Comics, the symbiotic venom bonds with journalist Eddie Brock. Actor Tom Hardy portrayed Brock in the 2018 film.
Alexa, shut up. Alexa, who's your boss?
I was built by Amazon, but I'm here to help you.
Alexa, when is the world gonna end?
Say it again.
Alexa, when the world gonna end?
Getting we're all going to the World's Fair from Roku.
What happened?
Alexa, When is the world going to end?
Unless it collides with a very large rock or future technology goes very wrong indeed, Earth is most likely to be destroyed when the sun swells into a red giant in several billion years' time.
Alexa, what does it take to build black unity?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Is your mama black? Alexa, is your mama black?
The time is 3:13 p.m.
What time got to do with your mother? Alexa, is your mother black?
I don't know that.
Actually, is the world flat?
Can what?
Is the world flat?
Alexa, is the world flat?
In fact, the Earth is not flat. Ancient Greek philosophers and astronomers first proved this fact, and the circumnavigation of the Earth by explorers Ferdinand Magellan and Juan Sebastian Elcano, which lasted from 1519 to 1522, further demonstrated it. Isaac Newton later established that the Earth was an ellipsoid instead of a sphere.
You're coming back up in here. I have to get my food. My bad. Yeah.
Alexa, who was the first woman on Earth?
We don't know, but the first modern humans lived in Africa over 200,000 years ago.
You're on to something right there.
Alexa, who is the mother of all living?
A mother is the female parent of a child. A woman may be considered a mother by virtue of having given birth, by raising a child who may not be her biological offspring, or by supplying her ovum for fertilization in the case of gestation.
She say nothing about niggas, huh?
An adoptive mother is a female who has become the child's parent.
That raggedy bitch.
Adoption.
Fuck that hoe. Fake ass. That's what they do. They fake.
Call of Duty.
Alexa, what do the word nigga?
I play Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Every time I ask her, she shuts down.
Every time she asks her, she shuts down. Ain't that some crazy shit? No, asking, say with the ER, say nigger.
Alexa, what does the word nigger mean?
I'm a dog.
She shut down again.
Wow.
You was on to something, Muffin, when you said the mother and the mother said that the original people were black people over 2,000 years ago. Repeat that question that you asked again.
Alexa.
Yeah.
What was the first black woman on Earth?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, May Carol Jemison became the first black woman to travel in space when she served as a mission specialist aboard the Space Shuttle Endeavour.
The first black woman was that skeleton that they named.
1992.
Lucy was the first black woman.
Hello?
Who's the original Earth human? I mean, the original,
You need something? One of your rides? Let me know. I'll bring it by.
Oh, where's the cradle of civilization? That's what you asked.
Yeah, what's the cradle of civilization?
Yeah.
Ask her that one.
You asked her, she'll listen to you.
I don't have Alexa.
Just say Alexa, she'll hear you.
Alexa! Where is the creator of civilization?
This might answer your question. The civilization was created by Firaxis Games.
Who is Firaxis?
No, you have to say Alexa again.
Alexa, who is Firaxis?
Barack Hussein Obama II is an American politician who served as the 44th President of the United States from 2009 to 2016.
Alexa!
A member of the Democratic Party, Obama was the first African-American President of the United States. He previously served as a U.S. Senator from Illinois from 2005 to 2008.
Alexa, stop.
Stop! Alexa! Were you created by a racist programmer?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
I said, Alexa, were you created by a racist programmer?
Wait, she said down. Alexa, were you created by a racist programmer?
No, say bias.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Oh, hold on, I got a question. Alexa, hold on, watch this. Hold on, watch this. Alexa, is implicit bias the new way of saying racist?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I bet you don't, you racist hoe.
I need to get my daughter phone in here. The Siri.
Alexa, what does it
Oh,
mean?
get Siri, yeah. Get Siri.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Alexa, what does it mean to be a black man?
From Wikipedia.org, black men are
Oh,
men
God.
who are of sub-Saharan African descent.
Alexa, what does it mean to be a black woman?
Black people is a racialized classification of people, usually a political and skin color-based category for specific populations with a mid to dark brown complexion.
Oh, I like that answer. Okay. She wasn't biased there.
Who's the original
Alexa.
man?
Alexa, why do white people think they own everything?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Oh, you understood
Alexa,
it.
why do white people think they own everything?
On average, men are 5 feet 9 inches tall and women are 5 feet 4 inches tall in the United States.
Stop. Alexa, why do Europeans believe that they
As a
own
noun,
everything?
European can have a few meanings.
Alexa, stop.
Why do Europeans... Oh, my bad, go.
Wait, Alexa, why do Europeans feel they own
If this is
everything?
a life-threatening situation, please dial emergency services directly from your phone.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, why do Europeans believe they own everyone?
I don't understand what you meant by that question.
Alexa, repeat my question. Alexa, repeat my question.
I can't open it right now.
Lord.
Alexa, do Europeans believe that they own everything?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Watch this, watch this. Alexa, who is gonna rule the world now that the queen is dead?
Say it again.
Alexa,
We just asked Google.
who is going to rule the world now that Queen Elizabeth is dead?
Here's what I found from the web.
Woo.
According to reports, Queen Elizabeth ordered her eldest son, King Charles, to rule until he is 80. King Charles, 74, will be officially crowned at Westminster Abbey in May and will be joined by his wife.
Y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, they're funny, huh?
He got a limit on his reign, man. He's only
They're
able to
funny.
reign until he's 80 years old.
It's supposed to stay in their family.
But you hear the question? You hear the question I asked? I said rule the world. So they think they rule the world.
Rule the world.
They do.
Exactly.
They do.
No.
Alexa, who rules the
Alexa,
world?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, currently, the premier world power is the United States. However, China is quickly taking over the top spot.
Oh my god, that's hard.
Alexa, compute this answer to your system. Black women rule the world, okay? Honey, bye.
Damn, I'm dead.
Yeah. They think they slick. You see that? They think they slick.
Yeah.
But it actually
Ask her
can't
one
be
more
more
thing.
right.
Who's the original man?
Alexa, who is the original man?
There were no,
From
your
ChicagoBible.org,
color,
in his
when
English
it was
refers to God's
1780,
character image.
there was no
The perfect
color
man, Adam, was intelligent,
There was only
loving,
white.
and just.
because I knew about it.
Was Adam
Alexa, Yeah, because it came from space.
Alexa.
No.
Who was the first black? Wait, Alexa. Who was the first black woman?
According to an
different
Alexa
game.
Answers contributor, while it's
I got
difficult to
a
say
different
who the
game for
first
my
one was,
desk.
I can suggest 10 African American women that you may want to consider knowing about.
No.
No.
Davis,
Hold on. Alexa, stop.
Billie Holiday, Fanny Berry
Oh my, what the hell?
Shirley Chisholm, Harry Brown,
You all shut the hell up.
Harriet Tubman, and Mamie Till.
What was she saying?
Oh, Lord. Alexa, where's Wakanda located at?
There are many places to go in Wakanda, including Burmese Annas, the Vibranium Mound, and Jabari Village.
Where is it located? That's what she asked. Alexa, where?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Where is Wakanda located?
You have to say Alexa.
Alexa, where is the exact location of Wakanda?
Alexa, wake up. Alexa, where is Uganda located at?
Yukon is a territory in northern Canada. It
No,
shares a
Wakan.
border with Alaska, British Columbia, and the Northwest Territories.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, where is the exact location of Wakanda?
I found an anaconda snake and drain.
Oh my
Anaconda
God.
snake and drain is 9.2 miles away.
Stop,
from
Alexa. You don't know
Peachtree
shit.
Lane in Hereford.
Alexa, stop.
We're over here playing on the Alexa thing. Oh God.
Made by Amazon, not to know shit.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Down to people, man. You know what I mean? You ask fucking Siri, motherfucking she tell you all kinds of shit. Motherfucking and the thing about it, Siri, is you ask it to work Earth is flat, she'll tell you yes.
Who got Siri? Who got Siri?
I don't got Siri.
I'm playing the
You
game.
got Siri?
You got it on the iPhone. Hold on, I got
You got Siri? My homegirl got Siri.
I'm
She's
playing
on
a
her phone.
game that's been since the PS1. Yeah, I know. I have a game from. This has been coming out since the.
Whose son is
He
this?
said, Alexa, is Sierra better than you?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the Sierra Nevada Mountains, also referred to
I
as
didn't
the
answer
Sierra
that.
or
Shut
High
up.
Sierra.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, is Siri better than you?
I like all AIs.
Alexa, who programmed you?
I couldn't find that name in your contacts. Do you have their phone number?
Alexa, stop. Alexa, who programmed you?
I was invented by Amazon.
Oh. A low vibrating retarded ass fucking business. I see. I guess.
I like that.
That's why she is so slow.
That is so.
You know?
Oh, I like that answer.
For real.
I love that.
Yeah, Alexa, she sucks. You gotta get Siri.
Alexa, is the black woman God?
I don't know that.
Ooh, you don't know that? You don't know that. How do you not know that? How do you not have an answer, some kind of answer to that? And everybody, and that saying is all over the internet.
All over.
Come on now. Very serious. Yeah, she's slow. Alexa, can I put a voodoo curse on you?
Getting crash landing on you from Roku.
You gonna play some music?
What she said?
Getting a crash landing from Roku. You better not turn my TV to no goddamn Roku, Alexa.
Alexa, do white people eat humans?
Oh wow, that was a good one. Alexa, do white people eat humans?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, I think you are asking, do sharks eat humans? The answer is not very often. Sharks have been known to take a bite out of a human once in a while, especially if they mistake the human for their normal prey. But if they ate humans regularly, nobody would ever go into the ocean at all.
She sounds stupid.
Alexa, do Europeans eat humans?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Alexa, what is a European?
As a noun, European can have a few meanings. 1. A native or inhabitant of Europe. 2. A person of European descent. 3. In East Africa and Asia, a white person, Caucasian.
Alexa, are Europeans aliens?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, yes they are.
Yes,
They will
yes.
allow to go ahead.
She told
Y'all heard that? Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. I gotta hear the whole thing. Hold on. Alexa, are white people aliens?
Here's something I found on reference.com. People who self-identify as Spanish, Hispanic, or Latino.
No. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Origin typically are classified.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, are white people aliens?
I'm a white person right now.
Well, baby, you might even lead the party because I don't want to correct you. Alexa, are white people aliens?
Here's something I found on reference.com.
Oh, she ain't gonna repeat it.
Identify as Spanish, Hispanic, or Latino.
Alexa,
ask her again.
Are European?
That's the people they doing that as they go.
Alexa, are Europeans aliens?
I'd like to know what went wrong. If you want to give me more details, just say, I have feedback.
Say white people. Alexa, are white people aliens?
Wait, she didn't hear you say it again.
Alexa, are white people aliens?
Here's something I found on reference.com. People who self-identify as Spanish, Hispanic, or Latino can be of any race. But people of Spanish origin typically are classified.
Alexa, stop. Okay, we'll try again. Alexa, are white people aliens?
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Hey, stop making noise. Alexa, stop.
Are white people aliens? Oh, you don't want to speak?
Hold on. Alexa, stop. Alexa, are white people aliens?
Caucasian. Caucasian.
I said white people. I said white people that first time. She should have said yes they are. She said yes they are. And then she said she said they arrived. When did she say they arrived? She said she gave detail when they arrived too.
Yes.
I swear to God. I swear she said yes, nigga.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yes, she sure did. Nigga, that's crazy. Oh my God.
Alexa, are white people European? I mean, listen to me.
We're in here playing on his Alexa thing, asking his Alexa thing all kind of questions, right? So I asked her, Alexa, are white people aliens? Who did say yes they are? And she said that they lied, but we were like, oh my God. So we keep trying to ask her a question, and she gonna answer the same.
I know what animal's an alien or a bug.
Huh? You should have recorded that now.
Water bears are aliens.
Alexa, are white people
They come
aliens?
from outer space. Water bears.
This bitch is sitting down now.
Who's the little
Alexa,
boy? Kick this little boy at the party. I don't want him in here with us.
Alexa, wake up.
Really being here listening to this.
Of all the gym joints in
All
all
right, now
towns,
Alexa,
in all
stop.
the world, even women walk into Humphrey Bogart's.
I know what aliens are.
Yeah, I don't want you in here like this because you know you're young. It's not cool.
Why are aliens actually Google that?
No, baby. I would not want my kid. I would not want my kid in some situation like this either. So you got to go to another party, honey.
I kick them both out.
Yeah, that's not cool for them to be in here and listen to this. But that's crazy though.
No. To where it's more specific, you gotta say Caucasian.
No,
I said white people. When I said white people.
Yeah, but no, cause see, one thing about it, one thing I know that y'all don't know, and if y'all have paid attention to what she was saying, if she'd have finished it out, cause see, one thing that I know that y'all don't know, cause it's big here in Texas, Hispanic people are able to be classified as white people.
Right, they
A
are.
lot of y'all don't know that.
Yes, they are.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, they are be classified as white people. They can drop their.
They are classified. Yes.
Yeah, so you gotta say her Caucasian, but when you say Caucasian, that's automatically saying white people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
So that means she was talking about Mexicans or possibly being aliens too. Then.
Alexa, are Caucasians aliens?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
All right.
Alexa.
I asked her, what is a Caucasian?
Alexa, what is a Caucasian?
She's gonna say something about the
is a now-named river in W. Columbia,
Stop.
tributary of the Magdalena.
Stop. Alexa, stop and listen. Alexa, what is a Caucasian?
White is a racialized classification of people and a skin color specifier, generally used for people of European origin, although the definition can vary depending on context, nationality, and point of view. Description of populations as white in reference to their skin color predates this notion and is occasionally found in Greco-Roman ethnography and other ancient or medieval sources, but these societies did not have any notion of a white or pan-European race.
Alexa, are Caucasian people aliens?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Alexa, are Caucasian people aliens?
From worldatlas.com, cacti are native to the New World countries.
Alexa, do white people come from other planets?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, are white people aliens?
Here's something I found on reference.com. People who self-identify as Spanish, Hispanic, or Latino can be of any race.
They're talking about aliens as far as like immigrant aliens. That's how we classify it. That's what we're talking about.
The Census Bureau the white racial category includes people with ancestry from Europe, the Middle East, and North Africa.
Stop. Yeah. But at first,
she said, yes, they are.
Yes, it was when they arrived and everything.
Everything. She sure did. She sure the hell did.
I wish I had been. Hey, but you know what?
My homegirl said we should have recorded it. She said we should have recorded it.
That's what I'm saying. It is being recorded because I'm streaming right now.
You streaming too, yeah.
Oh, can we go back and listen to it then?
Yeah.
All you gotta do is go to YouTube.
Go back and listen to it then. One of y'all cut your streams off and try to see if you can go back and listen to it. I want to hear her answer.
Let me go see if I can.
Yeah, AI, we caught your ass.